everybody, it's Johnny and Deb.
The Carnivore Caveman Keto couple. Welcome back.
So today our video, actually, real quick, we always like to let you know where we're headed. We're headed over to Westcliff, Colorado, at the foot of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, where our horses are, where we'll be giving horseback rides tomorrow.
We always go out the night before and spend the night just because it's about a 2-hour drive for us. So we don't want to leave at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, so we'd rather go tonight.
Right. So we'll be sleeping in the back of the truck too, by the way.
We love to do that.
Yeah, we love to do that. So, here's some pictures of the ranch and the horses and us getting them ready and taking people out. Okay, so this video is about if you have family members or really good friends and you are worried about them, they're either overweight or they're struggling with pre-diabetes or even diabetes.
And they're eating pretty much the standard American diet, high carb, sugar, processed food, grains, just stuff that we all know is not conducive to health and longevity.
Right. So we have some friends, and some friends are really interested, but they can't wrap their head around high fat.
Right.
They still think we're committing suicide slowly.
And a lot of people still are under the impression that sugar is okay because it's natural fruit.
Yeah, fruit.
And that,
no, what you were going to say is fruit is okay.
Right, fruit is okay because it's natural, or honey's okay because it's natural, and that bread does not contain sugar. So those are the main things that I see that people are just, I'm going to say, they're clueless about. They really don't understand the facts. To me, that is like nutrition 101. I can't believe that people don't understand that, but they don't.
So what we did is we got on YouTube, and our favorite doctors, of course, Ken Berry, Dr. Oz, Thomas DeLauer's not a doctor, but he has a lot of knowledge. And one of our new favorite, Dr. Zarowski, Dr. Z on YouTube. Man, he lays it out. I think he might have had the best explanation.
Right.
So we're going to link these videos in the description below. And when you have somebody that looks at you like you're crazy because you're eating high fat, moderate protein, you're on carnivore, you're on keto, even paleo, you can send these people to these videos and say, I know I'm not a doctor, but these guys are, and they have figured it out that what they've been taught is not correct. And do you agree, Deb, that we're being sold a bill of goods still?
Yeah. I mean, it's sad. It's sad that how we've all been brainwashed for all these years, and I don't want to necessarily say the majority of people, but a lot of the population still is. And, you know, they fight you on it, and they ask, well, where did you get your medical degree from? Or, you know, how do you know that what you're watching on YouTube and on the internet is not the false information?
Right.
And I mean, Johnny and I experiment a lot with our bodies. We experimented with carnivore and different types of fasting because I want to see how I feel and the results of my performance at the gym and my performance doing our, you know, strenuous outdoor adventures. So a lot of it is experimentation.
Right.
I don't believe everything I see or read. I'm by nature a skeptical person. So.
And I'm going to tell you what, the people in these videos, I do trust. Dr. Berry, he is a practicing physician.
Right.
Dr. Boz, she is an internal medicine doctor. I mean, she has seen how the ketogenic diet has reversed Alzheimer's and all these brain.
It saved her mother's life.
Yeah, it saved her mother's life.
Her mother was given pretty much a death sentence. You have to read her book. I just ordered the book. I haven't read it yet.
Any way you can, we'll put a link to that too.
Yeah.
You can only buy that on Amazon.
I mean, her mother, they only gave her 6 months to live. She had cancer for 10 years.
And she had it.
2
Was ready to
rounds of
give
chemo,
up.
And they wanted her to do a 3rd round. Anyways, long
And
story
her mother asked Dr. Boz, "What would you do?"
She said, "Mom,
and your mom
this
said,
is what I would do."
She said, "This is what I would do,
Yeah.
Mom."
So-
And so I'm sure everybody out there has people that they care about, family, close friends.
And it is frustrating, guys.
Oh, it is so
we know that.
frustrating.
And you can't do it for people. If there's some people that are never going to do it and believe it, there is nothing you can do about it. You can just offer them the advice if they ask, what are you guys doing? Or why does your skin look so good? Or how do you maintain that muscle at 48 and 54? I usually don't just, Johnny tends to spew everything out. I tend to hold back unless somebody asks me. And then if you ask me, of course I'm going to tell you. And then if you ask me more questions, of course I'm going to tell you. But I don't feel like it's my place just to hound our friends when we get together about carnivore, keto, you shouldn't eat carb, because that gets old for people. I mean, I don't want to be preached to about religion and about politics, and certainly a lot of people don't want to be preached to about nutrition. But if you ask, believe me, I'm going to be
Here it
like,
comes,
oh,
you know?
yeah. So.
And so we have someone very close to us who just went through some serious surgery due to diabetes, being overweight, had parts of his foot amputated. Here's a picture.
And guys, he's only 55 years old.
A year older than me.
Right, and has been struggling with diabetes, which runs in the family, pretty heavy.
We
So-
don't want anyone to go through that.
Right. And
That
Johnny and I believe, just like much of you believe, that diabetes can be reversed and it is avoidable. I'm talking type 2, I'm not talking type 1, I'm talking type 2 diabetes,
type 2 diabetes.
which is pretty much lifestyle, diet related, can be reversed. So much of the population and even many of the doctors still don't believe that. But I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, people that have done it. So what does it hurt to give it a shot?
Right. To me, knowledge is power. We now have the knowledge through YouTube and the internet where we can look up stuff. Of course, every single thing we read or look up isn't correct, but you get a consensus when you watch enough of it that you know these doctors are onto something when they say, we're being told wrong. And I was discussing this with Deb yesterday. Most doctors learn what Big Pharma wants them to learn.
Right.
Prescribe the pill and make the money.
And that's what they're paid to do, and that's, protocol. A lot of times, from what I understand, that if doctors go outside the box and prescribe something different and something goes wrong, they can be sued for malpractice. Now, if they do the protocol and they prescribed insulin for diabetes and something goes wrong, there's no lawsuit because they followed protocol. How sad is that?
But here's something that I'm gonna put forth a challenge to Dr. Barry, Dr. Boz, Dr. Zawalski, Dr. Z. I would like to see doctors like yourselves create some sort of organization so when we, Joe Public, goes to look for a doctor and we want a doctor like you guys, we can find one. How do you find a doctor like Dr. Barry, Dr. Boz, Dr. Z? I don't know how you go about doing it.
I think what you do is you try to get healthy enough where you don't need a doctor. No offense, doctors.
Absolutely.
But Johnny
They would
and I,
agree
we're
with
not
us
on
too.
any medication. I haven't seen a doctor, and I'm one of those weird ones, and I know you all out there don't agree with this, but I don't agree with all this preventative testing. I think when you go in and start having cells scraped from uterus and radiation shot through your breast and a tube stuck up your rear end where it punctures your colon, that can be worse than I feel like prevention is in our nutrition, is in our stress levels, is in our getting vitamin D from the sun, getting plenty of sleep, keeping our relationships healthy, and a positive outlook on life. So that's my prevention.
So here's another thought, guys. Docs.
But I'm weird that way.
Here's another thought. Could you imagine if we had a Surgeon General like Dr. Barry, Dr. Boz, or Dr. Z? How many lives would be changed if they got the right information? So I'm just saying,
Big
Surgeon
Pharma,
General,
Big Pharma would go bankrupt, and then I mean, that is the cash cow of the country. So I don't know if everybody wants us all to be healthy. I mean, if we were all healthy and didn't need doctors, there'd be a lot of doctors out of business.
So just to wrap things up, everybody, if you have family members, close friends that don't quite believe you, but they're seeing how well you're doing,
Right.
but they don't believe you. They don't believe high fat,
They
moderate
need to hear it from a doctor.
protein. They need to hear it from the doctor. Please use these videos in the description below. You know, forward them to your friends and family that you think need it. And, you know, we just want everybody to be happy and healthy. And the standard American diet is never going to do that. So I'm going to say, I think that's a wrap.
That's a wrap for this one.
Just remember, keep eating meat.
Because meat heals. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification. Please give us a thumbs up. Just helps us. Doesn't cost you anything.
And get off that standard American diet. Please.